Also, be right back. Another thing just came up.
I know.
I know. It's a family thing. I know. I'll be right back.
Family thing
It
on
is
Labor
time
Day. Who thought
for
who
us to
would think of such a
stream.
thing?
Hello, chat.
Oh my god.
Guess who was
who's
promoted to
that
couch
weirdo?
position?
Got ourselves a little... Are you saber-tooth hybrid, right?
Yes, saber-tooth tiger otter hybrid.
Oh.
Because I like those things.
You
Fair
like two
enough.
things, you just smash them together like chocolate and peanut butter.
Exactly.
Okay, so everybody, this is the game that me, Miller, Federick, Jonas, Maxi,
Fuck.
Phox,
Voiderling.
Voiderling, and other people worked on during the GMTK Game Jam. Hooray!
Hooray!
Yay!
This is the game we made in only 96 hours. I
Yeah.
hope you liked it. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. millerdark.itch.io/thattimeidied.
Yes. Well, it was 96 hours to make it and then 96 hours to recover from it in my case.
I was at work the next day.
Yeah, well, my body does not handle stress well.
That's fair. I was at work. That doesn't mean I was able to get anything done.
Thank you for
Honestly,
the sub,
valid.
J-Con. Okay.
Hey, you're awake! Or rather, you're never gonna wake up again. Because guess what? You're dead! Don't fret about it.
Oh,
It happens
you're
to everyone
dead!
eventually. Well, most
I
of it.
fucking love his delivery on that line. God, it's so funny to
welcome to the
me.
Duat. This is where you're gonna spend your next eternity. Yeah, I know you're probably confused. You were expecting like heaven or limbo or something. Nope. This one's the real religion. Don't worry though, we don't particularly care if you are worshiping us or not. We're gods. We're kind of above that. But be warned, Anubis is gonna place your heart on the scale to judge your sins. Otherwise, you can't get into Aru, the field of reeds.
Field of reeds, man.
If you've been too evil, well, it gets to devour your heart and you'll be cast into oblivion. Which, maybe you were also expecting that, so, not a huge loss. If so, huh? Oh no, I'm not Anubis. I just work for the guy. I'm Dude Amatef. Sorry, Duamatef. I'm the first guardian of the Duat. Okay, I know you're eager to get on with your eternal reward and/or damnation, but we actually have a series of weighings. The life you built was rather jam-packed with moral choices, and everything you built was leading up to this scale. And it's gonna be unfair. I know mortals have a very different set of values than us gods. However, you are gonna be judged by our standards. Your choices are constrained by how you lived on Earth. Each choice you make, good or evil, leads to consequences, which shapes the choices you can make later. So, yeah, sometimes you didn't have the opportunity to make the right choice. Sucks. In any case, godly morality means any decision you made falls into 4 categories: difference, fury, avoidance, or diplomacy. You gotta match your choice to the situation. Oh, also, sometimes you have problems that prevent you from making good choices. These are never the correct answer, but they tend to accumulate and overwhelm you. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you the chance to get used to our godly morality. I'm gonna tell you the right answers to these moral dilemmas. I suggest you listen to me, because it's only gonna get harder from here.
Okay, so the only real strategy in this is that you sort of have to try and keep your deck balanced. Because if you don't, it's going to get lopsided and you won't be able to answer some questions.
Yep.
I just have to say, his entire performance was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
Yes. I'd have to actually go look at the credits to remember who Dual Mutef was played by.
Yeah! Use that anger for justice! That's just what I would have done. Good! Stand up for what you believe in. Yes! Let's see what else we've got here.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Perfect. Moving on.
Oh, don't worry, Boxer. If Gears gets
I
promoted,
get what
we're
you're going
confiscating his
for,
kerosene.
Yes! Let's see what else we've got here.
Not the no judgment card.
Nope, unfortunately you have lost the ability to use non-judgmental language.
Good! Stand
could
up
never
for
do
what
it
you
again.
believe in. Perfect. Moving on. Yeah! Use that anger for justice!
For great justice?
Well, you used a gun, so guess what? Now you go to jail.
Let's see. I think it froze up.
Uh-oh.
Sure that
nope.
was the right approach?
I have no idea what happened.
I don't know.
Supervillain is about to blow up the ocean. Where's Ray?
Pocket sand.
Just kind of get angry about it.
Just get angry about it, like... really,
Honestly,
that's the
what else
appropriate
could you do?
response.
I mean, relatable.
Yeah! Use that anger for justice! Hey!
Yes,
nice
hello,
going.
Gears.
You're well on your way to becoming a virtuous soul.
It's nice to
Just
see
head
you
on
too.
up the path to the next gate. You have no choice in the matter. I'll give you a parting gift before you leave, though. A little boost to help you along the way.
I think you can tell that I wrote Duamutef because he talks a lot like the Heaven characters in House Pets.
From now on, you'll be able to use the fire in your belly. A power that allows you to burn your current hand and draw a new one.
Sort of reminds me of
Good
Kitsune.
luck.
Sorta.
I'll be rooting for you.
Welcome, fellow human.
No, Boxer, the
second
bandana
gate
stays
of
on.
Duat.
I mean, I kind of believe you, Rick. I'm just not quite sure what you mean. I didn't really recognize that there was a particular way they talked.
I am Imseti, the human-headed, and I shall measure your soul anew. What? Cat ears? No, of course I'm human. These
See, he's
And the
not missing
caption
it all
spelled
tonight.
Duamutef's name a different way every time and never remotely approaching the real way.
This is what humans used to look like back in my day. Back to the matter at hand.
Oh,
You may have received my brother's blessing, but I'm not quite as lenient as him. I won't be fooled by mere acts of basic decency. I'll cast light upon each corner of your soul and learn much from your damnation.
I have absolutely no idea why that sound just keeps bouncing from left to right.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah.
No.
Your fate is written. The scales cannot be tipped without foul play, and neither can I. I'll make sure your execution is swift. Let us proceed then.
Fun fact, the first design for this guy was a real human, but we were all like, no, that's boring, let's cheat, and this design just looked so much better.
To be fair, it does, so.
Yes. I also kind of like the idea that if he were to pull the mask away from his face, his other actual eye socket is just black, and the golden eye in the mask
Correct.
moves around as he
There
looks
is
at
no
things.
need to overcomplicate.
I don't know,
the
that just feels like the right kind of like, oh, this is a god. There's like surreal things going on with them as a person. Like their body doesn't work in the way you think it would. Astros says, love the Lassie card. Jonas did all the card illustrations.
So
Rick
many.
did most of the card design and text.
So many cards!
So many cards.
Correct. There was no need to overcomplicate the matter. I applaud your talent for peacekeeping. A rare positive use of exalted emotions.
If all else fails, pocket sand.
You fail to stand up.
GC
for
just
what
wants to
you
do pocket
believe in.
sand no matter the situation.
Disgusting.
Yes.
It's a valid response to most situations.
I mean, he is a cat. He does probably have pocketfuls of litter on him at all times.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mill. Pocket sand!
That was indeed the optimal approach.
Apparently I got up on top of this tree.
A level-headed response. Good.
I do not remember what I made for response for some of these.
It's been a while since you finished, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
It has been 2 weeks.
And it's like, I just wrote so many of these straight through. I don't know if some of them made sense or not.
Mel, do not cast power word scrunch. That's mean.
Look, if
A
you can't,
level-headed response. Good.
let the kitten take a bite out of you. Experience a flesh wound. Well, time to flee the country.
A praiseworthy choice.
How dare you, Rick? Oh, never mind. We got it back. How thoughtful of you, Rick?
You let your emotions get the best out of you. A level-headed response. Good. A rare positive use of exalted emotions. I applaud your talent for peacekeeping. It seems fury can indeed be righteous. How interesting. I have no recourse. Your soul is indeed as virtuous as they come, but I'm afraid that there are more demanding judges than me yet, waiting to question you next. A gift? You received such a thing from my brother? Yes, I suppose I could lend you some of my power as well. Consider it an investment. I hereby grant you the power of hepatotoxicosis, a power that lets you turn all the cards in your hand into one color. Use it wisely. You may continue on to the next gate.
On the ground, give me 500 push-ups. Go, 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 go.
I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
this guy.
You're never going to reach her with such a beat. You like
Kevisinowef, whose voice,
now.
who we had a lot of trouble getting his voice in, so unfortunately it's very quiet.
Yeah, you mentioned that for some reason his lines just kept coming back extremely quiet.
Huh? Judge you? What do you think I'm doing right now, maggot? I'm nothing like the boss. I believe.
Yes, Mustafa, this is the game we made for the jam 2 weeks ago.
I love kitten.
But your way out is over my dead body. You hear me? Are you sweating yet? Are you all fired up? But you can show me you got that 2000 BCE war of Christ going on? Let's do this!
I mean,
Yeah, gotta know when to cut your losses. Yes! Fight the power! Yes! Fight the power!
just say no. Just say no to death.
Just tell Death to F off, he's not welcome.
I find the idea.
Good workout.
I find the idea funny if you're paying them for trying to kill you.
Yeah, gotta know when to cut your losses.
This would be funny for those DARE program things. Go get at school, offers you the illegal drug. Flee the country.
Valid. Discard the pocket sand and the money because we clearly can't let them know we have that in our pockets.
Sometimes you gotta respect your limits.
What are you gonna give him?
Don't think of the bird.
Can't be butting heads all day.
Don't think of the hokey. Think of what the hokey
You
might become
didn't even
someday.
need to use your muscles. Nice.
Turns out the dolphins are evil.
I did put some references in here if you can catch them.
Wonder which ones.
Oh, there was one that already passed by. I don't think anybody would have noticed. Because it was a reference to Conti Cycle.
Or house pets.
Oh, now I'm curious. I don't think I read through all the questions super closely.
Sometimes you gotta respect your limits.
Okay, actually, never mind. That was quick.
Not drawing blue cards. That is very annoying.
Wait a minute. Are we sure it's on a sandwich? Or, I was hoping for a sandwich.
Dude, let your rage light up your heart.
Oops, Pyre's been let out of his Pokeball.
Oh no.
I'll definitely use pocket sand for this.
Dude, let your rage light up your heart.
Let's see what I need. I am running low on green cards. The only green card I have right now is Anger Management.
Which will then make you get rid of basically all of the red cards in your deck.
Sometimes you gotta respect your limits.
And I dropped 3 great cards.
Oh god.
Oof.
Yeah, this game, not easy, turns out.
If you draw this card, you must play this card. That should be played automatically, but it's hard to notice. Okay.
Dude, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Yo.
You've already
That is
passed
a
this
wrong-
one anyway, so...
That is the wrong line.
From now on, you'll be able to use your guts power, unless you select a card to get a copy from your deck, or get a card of the same.
Okay, you
color
haven't
you're
used
no
any of your
copy
powers
from.
yet, have you?
No. I don't even remember what they do.
Sorry.
That's right.
There.
You got guns inside your guts now. Heading over to the
Uh,
next game, pal. Be
If
ready
the
for it.
stomach burns your hand and draws you a new hand, the liver
Yes.
turns all of your...
Little mortal about to become Amit Chow. Welcome, welcome. Please take a seat. This is the fourth gate of Duat. Home to me, happy. Make a pun about my name and I'll be tearing your heart apart myself. Just kidding. I don't believe in violence. In fact, I don't believe in much of anything. If you can believe it, I don't believe in gods. I don't believe in Santa. I don't believe in fair wages. And I most definitely don't believe in you. Oh, no. How could I? See, even if you get past me, you're never gonna defeat the Big B. You don't want to mess with Anubis, my dear. Why don't you ditch that whole paradise thing and stay here in Duat with me? The underworld is such a gloomy place. I could use the company. Oh. No! You think yourself too good for me? You prefer annihilation to an eternity with Happy? Oh, well, what can I do? You have your work cut out for you then. Can't say I didn't warn you. We have a heart to weigh then, yes? I'm gonna stomp it until it melts away inside Amit's teeth.
Emmett, you got a good tune.
Gizmo's rating. Hi, Gizmo.
Hello, Gizmo.
Hello, Gizmo.
This is a game we made.
And you're invited to watch.
You're invited to watch. You're invited to play it. Go check it out. millerdark.itch.io/thattimeidied. Dashes between each word. They said they just finished
That was a
Subnautica.
good choice.
Nice.
Congratulations, you know when to quit.
Yeah, that's basically it, Astolfo.
Yes.
Uh,
At the
yes.
beginning, we went over what the god's morality is, because there are correct answers here, so I figured we just needed to be upfront about that to the players.
Trying to force people to guess what the correct answer was would just have everyone quitting in frustration from the word go.
Might check it out if it's anything like Slay the Spire. I mean, there's a little bit of inspiration in that. I wouldn't say it's much like that. We specifically didn't have any, like, what would I say, static deck editing? There's no point where you open your deck and can select cards to manipulate
Well,
them.
getting angry there.
You can only, it's when you play cards, it'll add or remove stuff to your deck.
I dig this vibe.
Yes, yes, good job, yada yada.
Who did the music for this game again?
Throwing a tantrum? Pathetic.
Most of the music was royalty-free stuff.
Oh,
We did not have any original music.
ah,
So when I say most of the music was royalty-free stuff, all the
Really
music was
know how to
royalty-free
handle the
stuff.
situation.
dang.
Were you throwing a tantrum? Pathetic.
That should not have happened.
Yeah, you know, that month that immediately follows Gay Pride Month, Gay Wrath Month.
Oh, we got a Karen over here.
Excuse me, I have a name.
That was a good choice. Ugh.
Ah.
Were you throwing a tantrum? Pathetic. I wish you'd been that understanding with me. Well done, but don't try it with me. how to handle a situation.
So what was it that the guts did? Miller.
I'm just trying to remember. I don't know. Click on it, see what happens.
Collect one card, get a copy of it, or a card of the same color from your deck.
You did well getting angry there. Oopsie daisy. Seems like your soul just wasn't
no.
good enough for me either.
Uh-oh.
No, off by one.
Resistance gets chewed to bits. Toodaloo.
Well, at least Almond's happy.
No, her heart.
That's all that matters in the end.
At least someone's fed. The end.
Oh, what's this? Welcome.
Guys, we heard you.
In fact, I'm see. Why don't you dig? Oh. No, you think yourself. Oh, well, we have a heart to win.
Alright, so now we can replay. We can replay Hoppy's round at least. We don't have to completely restart.
That was a good choice. Ugh. That was a good choice. Ugh. You really know how to handle a situation.
Oh no, I'm in the box.
Oh.
You've been put in the box.
No.
Where is Stoker? He wanted to actually see this.
That is a
Oh.
good question. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
At this point, I have to assume that Stoker is a semi-corporeal being and he just stops existing at certain times.
Well, he said he might not make it. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Yes, yes, good job. Yada yada. That was a good choice. Ugh. That's a good approach, regrettably. That's a good approach, regrettably.
Here says, what if Stoker's the friends we made along the way?
I think he's a little more corporeal than that, but I haven't actually met him yet, so...
But you have saw him. Also, City be sent by the play. Give everybody your sandwich. Why not?
Is that the right thing? I feel like you can't actually do that much about a plague, so...
Talk to the plague. Talk to them. No. Or just bribe the plague.
Can't talk your way out of that.
Geez, all these natural disasters.
That was a good choice. Ugh. That's a good approach, regrettably. I wish you'd been that understanding with me.
I'm almost
There
out
you
of red
go.
cards. This is this is a problem.
Just a little bit.
Yes, yes, good job. Yada yada.
Yes, hello Ash Great Tree. The name of the game is That Time I Died, but instead of being Isekai'd, I teleported to the ancient Egyptian Afterlife. And you can find it at milladark.itch.io, That Time I Died.
Geez, could you make the game a little longer? Lazy? No.
I think the stomach power was the one that turns all of your the cards in your hand into a certain color.
Yes, but you have to pick a card in your hand to copy the color from.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no, that won't work then.
Seeing how you're already dead, I'll just say I'm.
And
I was
Ash,
trying to be economical with the things we had, and we did not have any like color selector and thing. But we did have a thing that allowed you to choose a card in your hand, so I'm like, no, I'm just gonna use that.
And Ash,
valid.
that'd be box. Who will be next?
I have been unboxed. My collector's value has gone down.
That should level the field a little.
Nice.
Now get out and don't come back.
No, it can't be. I'm mortal. What are you
It's time
doing?
for the boy.
Who let you
The final
in?
boss.
So, you talked your way through, did you? I'll have to have a word with my nephews after this. Well then, I believe congratulations are in order. Not many souls would be considered light enough to merit conferring with me these days. You've done better than you can imagine. It's been ages since I last met one of your kind. Care to know why? It's nothing personal, really.
Nothing personnel.
I
Kid.
just hate you. All of you. Every
finger gunja?
last mortal on Earth. I do
But we
not
love you.
believe a single one of you merits salvation.
Every single person in chat is looking at Anubis and being like, would.
What phenomenal glib you
Valid,
must have. Seeing how you managed to fool all four sons of Horus.
Yes, drawing Anubis in a suit was the correct choice.
But my scale shall not be
He runs a
deceived
casino now.
so easily.
I presume.
I will strip away all the
That is totally a casino.
We had like a strong back and forth about Anubis' suit design. Which is very funny now that I'm remembering it.
Let us weigh the truth in your soul. How can you mortals be so pathetic? What a terrible shape. So you do know when to use your words. Acceptable. That is enough.
Now might be a good time to use the breath card. Or breath ability.
Why?
Just because you have a lot of cards in your hand, it'll buff all their power.
True. Wow, you doubled it, huh?
It's +3. That's what it always was.
Okay. That is way too powerful.
So you do know when to use your words.
I think I had made it +3 when originally in the design we had it if you use the wrong card, it would subtract points. That way it was like a double-edged sword. It's like, oh, all your things are up.
Well,
but then if you have to use the
know
wrong
your
card on
place,
something,
at
now you're going to
least.
lose even more points.
You know, Rick, some of these scenarios sound suspiciously specific.
Do you rile me on purpose? I do like to see humans grovel. Well, you know your place at least. I see you've sensed enough to avoid making a stupid error. What a feeble choice you have made. This is impossible. No. How could your heart ever be lighter than a feather? It can't be. The scale does not lie.
Impossible.
Regardless of my feelings.
Impossible.
I cannot argue with it any further. You are one of the few who can pass into Aru. There's a reason only the virtues are allowed in. It is where the gods abide. And there is no room for evil among us. If you are truly good, perhaps I will learn to bear your presence there. Go, and hurry, before I consider weighing your heart again. Good fortune to you, mortal.
Hooray!
The end.
I guess it was an Isekai after all.
Guess it was an Isekai after all.
In the end, isn't all that death is.
And there we go. There's the voice credits for everything. Hooray!
Yay!
Okay.
But I
That
wanted
was
to
the
find out-
game.
But I want to
That
find out
was the game. Thank you guys
is
so much. for
Strangely
watching that.
complete feeling, but
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Stoffel says Anubis will bear my presence in his lap. Oh no. You know, Astolfo, Rick has this thing he does on his Patreon where he has monthly requests for people who are at a certain level on his Patreon. That definitely sounds like something you could put in as one of those requests. If it fits whatever theme he's decided upon.
Boxer, be nice to my kitten.
You're a kitten.